There are footballers who become stars. There are footballers who win trophies, and then there are players who make you believe they could become anything. Paul Pogba was one of them. From the streets of France to Manchester United, and then experiencing some of the toughest moments of his career. This is the incredible football journey of Paul Pogba. Pogba had the physical strength, confidence, and technical ability that immediately made him stand. Just 16 years old, he made the move to Manchester United. At Manchester United, Pogba was surrounded by some of the biggest names in football. He was developing under legendary manager Sir Alex Ferguson. But there was one problem. Pogba wanted first-team football. He was one of the most highly rated young midfielders at the club, but opportunities were limited. And in 2012, Pogba made a decision that would completely change his career. He left Manchester United. His destination? Juventus. In Italy, everything changed. Playing alongside midfield legends such as Andrea Pirlo and Arturo Vidal, Pogba developed into a powerful, creative, and complete midfielder. He could pass. He could dribble. He could defend. He could shoot from distance. During his first spell at Juventus, Pogba won 4 consecutive Serie A titles, along with 2 Coppa Italia trophies and 2 Italian Super Cups. Individually, he was also collecting major recognition. In 2013, he won the Golden Boy Award. In 2014, he received the Bravo Award. And by 2015, he had established himself among the best midfielders in the world. In 2016, United brought Pogba back to Old Trafford for a then-world record fee for an English club. The expectations were enormous. In his first season back, Pogba helped Manchester United win the League Cup and Europa League. He produced spectacular passes, powerful runs, long-range strikes, and moments that reminded everyone why United had paid so much to bring him home. But his second spell at United would become increasingly complicated. Injuries, changes in managers, and inconsistent team performances made it difficult for Pogba to reach the level many expected. In 2022, Pogba returned to Juventus. It was supposed to be another new beginning. But unfortunately, injuries disrupted his comeback. Instead of dominating midfield again, Pogba spent long periods away from the pitch. And then came an even bigger setback. In 2023, Pogba received a dope, and after more than 2 years away from competitive football, Pogba needed another fresh start. In 2025, Pogba joined AS Monaco. After everything he had been through, the mission was simple. Get back on the pitch. He eventually made his competitive return in November 2025, ending a 26-month absence from competitive football. But the comeback hasn't been easy. Injuries have continued to interrupt his progress, and as of August 2026, reports say Monaco are discussing an early termination of his contract after a difficult return. Pogba's career may not have followed the path many expected, but football is not only about how the story ends, it's about the moments, and Paul Pogba gave football fans plenty of them. Paul Pogba's journey has been filled with unbelievable highs and painful lows. He became a World Cup winner. He won major trophies. He played alongside legends. And at his best, he was one of the most exciting midfielders of his generation. But perhaps the biggest question is still, what if? What if injuries had never interrupted him? What if everything had gone according to plan? How high could Paul Pogba have reached? One thing is certain, the football world will never forget Paul Pogba. If you enjoyed this story, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more football stories, legends, and unforgettable moments.